So you must video everything and put it on social media. You are depicting your stupidity and your foolishness. If Ghana is any serious country, that young man must be in jail.
Strong gossip. So one subscribe your boys, best subscribe. You know me a bell notification, you know. It's never posting new video beyond Sabeka. Every single story, no, back one as a mean, you combining. And it's saying one Raf, one name Raf, no Raf ni. Now Raf, I cause commotion our rich hospital. If you are Schwarzenegger, I be reacting towards it. And at the same Raf, no, previous government term, or ye, Adibi, Amakobi social, F. Interman forces to say, and a calm and I a Tuanica. It was a young chon crano. Yen chassis. See a chassis, dear. Not why winning Raf, your social media activist, and I say, or not, or you'll be also all fighting for Mother Ghana. Now, according to Raf, or say, omo baby na omo moto omo nkofo ba no mukra moto nkofo ba ko owu or something like that. So nya moto accident o say na owu no mo rushing na college hospital nti omo nam kwa so ko na obi so di ni moto ebe crash omo amo no Raf no nsa be paper moja ne no anoma e wo ne nsa ho nti eba asa no okora college hospital ho no the nurses I so muni atete obi amfi omo no anoma and this guy pays off na edin sembebre na ede aba. Now let's watch the video. Now Raf explaining the reason why it's here. Or started so video. Let's watch this.
This accident happened around 6 thereabouts. We got to the. In fact, it wasn't even me, right? It was somebody that passed out because they had a motor crash, and we had to rush them to the hospital. On our way to the hospital was when one of the guys also ran into my motorbike, and I upon trying to help them get the guys up, I saw that I was bleeding myself, and that we had to rush us all to the Ridge Hospital. And when we got to the Ridge Hospital, it was like the usual thing. It was the usual thing. Oh, wait, there are normal cuts. Oh, wait, there are normal cuts. So I was there for like more than 10, 15, 20 minutes until I got furious, and I'm like, so can somebody come and help me clean this? Because my hand, if you go watch the earlier video, the handkerchief or the banner that I was holding was soaked with blood, and then I was calling them that somebody should respond to me. I didn't watch any banner, but please, can somebody help me stop this blood? Until one of them, one of the nurses came out and said, "Oh, Bram, Pachoma, why?" Went inside, bought some gauze, and guess what? I should go and buy gauze. Or cotton, like I should go and buy something. I'm like, madam, me pray na mumba dem me shame na mum prepare no. Me nkoto go so say, na mum paying for no, and corruption dey here omo. So it's like it's some kind of a personal attack. You me paying for ben. Say, obu enye sika wiana no mu wia. Yes, we all know. But when you look at me in the face, when I make sure say be shame, now catch me say paying for. Why am I paying for? Right? And this was what got me triggered. Now I tell her that, you know what? I don't know my hospital, and at the end of the day we are paying for it, right? So just use the thing. Guess what the lady said? I hire Ghana, Masa. Untumi Fasa the name by say Oba Hospital. And I'm like, I hire Ghana. What do you mean by hire Ghana? Into Ghana and Tiantiaoka, Ghana 2 years more, Bosome, Ukotinefiana. No long ago, in an answer for Musu said, Yafa a benefit to make a kamoyo. And today, when a patient gets in an emergency, Namebo Agasham say, I hire Ghana. What do you mean by hire Ghana? Into hire Ghana and Tino, I had the Oba Ghana Oba Hospital Ubu. I hire Ghana until Oba Hanama, they a penny at the Bayo. I hire Ghana until Oba.
Yeah, to me, and yet the right thing for the nurse to say, penny phone is or with this kind of normal. But the question is, and penny phone, me more question, the question in penny phone, Omoko Kolebu, and Omoko Ridge Hospital. They all fly outside the state. Into Kwemisun nurse Nasam no Kano. It's very true. Penny phone did this car and no normal. So Sansam no kind now, Saka say, a higher Ghana, and a PZ Raf no. And they started say, or train the phone video necessary from word to word. Here's a video.
Good morning, fellow Ghanaians, and good morning to the Minister of Health, Mr. Akando. Actions needs to be taken at the Rage Hospital against majority of the nurses that were on duty yesterday evening, especially with this lady you are seeing in the camera. That this lady find a problem with we filming whatever that was happening there, the medical negligence and unconcerned attitude that was exhibited against taxpayers, citizens that have been rushed to the hospital in an emergency, and to the point that they got so furious and asked me to sit there and whatever I think I can do, I should do it, just because they had asked me to go and buy cotton or gauze or whatever they call it, and I had asked them that madam, a whole Rich hospital into muni gauze and cotton or anoma money besham to say no so make me cotton. And one of the nurses that was there at that moment had raised a statement that triggered my anger, that madam boss untumi bana ma me dedo aha Ghana why unkwoto atena ho ye de me makachi we ye ni bi wo ha nti ubekwa akwoto akoto bla unkwoto mba atena ho umpeyimfo ni wie musika no wo na wo betumi akoka cho nti koda akoka chiro omo ye de ma hana me de mu ye so anom, right? And this triggered my anger, and I asked them, this is foolish, irresponsible and a reckless statement to be made. Yes, we all know we have a system failure. We all know there is corruption. But then you can't tell me a facility like Bridge Hospital is not having gauze or cotton, and that when a patient or a casualty should ask that, must I use my money to go and buy this? And you tell him that won't pay you for now. I hire Ghana. Something needs to be done. People need to be punished for their irresponsible statements. Yes, it is true that we have a problem. There is corruption everywhere. Even the nurses there, majority of them are so corrupt. And actions need to be taken. This particular lady came in, insulted me just in the name of me filming whatever incident that happened there, and that when extent even hitting me, and I told him, and only the people there can attest to the kind of statements and comments she made. And this is not supposed to come from any professional health provider in any advanced and civilized country where people's rights are being respected, when patients' rights are being respected, where people's lives are being respected. And they do this because they know that there are no consequences to this. They do this because there are no punishments, law enforcement that would make sure that, yes, nurses are supposed to be protected. Their rights are supposed to be protected. But in the cases where... Are we human beings at all? Are we human beings? Okay. But you see, in no time, me don't yanko. So be by me. No ba hospital. Na me sini jona BBC. Ya da sra wo fie. Come on na den. Say the wiya sa the wiya be eguso me be. Ana mu ni mu di agro. Hold it. Charge. Hold this. Why want to sketch this thing? Oh there. Me say omo duty here. Look at this. Where in the world that human beings' life are being respected in a way? Where in the world? Yeah, dog. Yeah, we just want to prepare him and get him off to a different hospital where human beings life. There is a person in there at the emergency ward. He had an accident. We brought him myself. I have been here for almost an hour. I keep bleeding. I keep bleeding. Nobody is even attending to me. I keep bleeding. Out. Thank you. Who does that? Charlie, all the guys should come. Everybody should step out. Let's step out. Let's step out. Yeah? Let's just step out. Everybody should step out. Everybody should step out. Charlie, guys, all of you should come out. All of you should come.
Na amafo bebre kan wasem kan video no wasem na baby ba ko a okan a me yem hye me say we video bia next ni bia o mema nipa na abu no and it's true to say nipa no mo da wo no akwana o da wo no and guy the condition enye the guy might rush. So every video no check. So no them say go muti say even if the guy was gone or something like that, nobody knows. And you know, to me in there, me when say one video na no ye no enya appropriate. Two, the police were calming him down, but not on beso be or better ase ewo. But if Afia Schwarzenegger abe man reply, Afia Schwarzenegger abe blasted Raf seriously. Now, Abusia, you heard that video, no?
So you must video everything and put it on social media. You are depicting your stupidity and your foolishness. If Ghana is any serious country, that young man must be in jail. Ofo sem kwase ade na ye ne be boy ensem ama wa board am wate asia wo di nipa do sign e ko wo di nipa ba ko entu wo nipa ba ko no ne ho hia che wo go hospital wo nyina. You are yelling, screaming in the hospital. In one of the videos me who say are for ne pama chao sama mu video ni mpo. What the fuck? What the fuck? Mo ka say doctors and nurses for matter o mo. And that former go school ne koye nurse ni bi. We need yare and the world should come to an end because your patient is sick and you don't give a fuck about anybody. I'm saying it again. If Ghana is any serious country, that person should be arrested and everybody who was running about in the hospital. Nipa ba kunti nipa besa 20 and then go hospital wo to America causing chaos. Nyame ampata be dani wani na wa wo yare ndi atamo phone call. What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you stupid? Are you out of your senses? You jump into the hospital and start making noise because of what? Because of who the fuck is who? Because of what? Who nipa na wode ne call no oye nipa e change omo anu omguo na na. Who nipa na wode
Hey. Oh, that is the Afia Nanoya. Seriously, and some of bros Nanode. But I don't understand. Oko other countries they really care about human beings. But you clone Ghana there. In a only card, in a only way. But the way a normal person emwa. My friends was nigga no na sem no can say. Some years ago, Raf, wo eno nko for moko blocky Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Ama sa time no akola bi hwe ne kra eno so so who nim sa video na hwe sa video we.
What are you telling me? What sense does it make? What sense does it make? What sense does it? Now my now what solution are the courts? People are dying. What do you want? What are you doing? What are you making? What be one eye then? But who are me and I'll buy him? I remember I said it makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Get Africa. What I was saying will come at the gun. Bah. Go hospital. Baby, what's going to come at the gun? Hey, now why you trying to that way? No, make it come and relax. Make it come and relax. No, you are for very money.
So after watching this video, I'm on focus karma in a chair on a Raf Nika because so what you can say nipa baby organ so be one eye then it doesn't make any sense. Say enter papa naka say a woman me and also who ni pem na dawa obekasa asem no it doesn't make any sense at all. Sometimes no so jama politics say didi adwim so sometimes we don't think as human. Some of us we think like animals. Sorry to use this word. You're going to say moi because some more blocking road some more nurses from ko ye adwuma say then whatever it is nurse akra ba ko behwe ne kra nurse papa ne comfort na say nipa be obi ase say obi wa na ye den it doesn't make any sense. So people are saying say in some no Raf e can previous and one then come e tia ne ka na de to no because no so Raf no so we pra no here medical assistant but not nurse for no be amfi no nti abusua me question is say the Raf here right so video or call word to word echo a video amount for because one obi wa patients quite a man address order and you were disturbing and I said oh you're right. Two right say nurse ni cancer asem chance a higher Ghana unto me yes ha no man wa ha say but more share comment or comment section na say ma me hu adwenkyere afi ne share video nso fa ma afoforo until then you best share bi e wo e kire ho adios.